got some pretty cool news. Well, besides my principal roof rack coming in after this bumper and winch install, I was looking up on YouTube about this Overland torque tune, I think it's called. You know, the whole hunting for gear thing and whatnot. I do have a pedal commander connected to this, but I've heard good things about this tuning. So I found Paul Peralta, I believe it's him. I found him on through a YouTube channel, and I contacted him, and he happens to just be here about 35-40 minutes away from where I live. So now I'm gonna drive over to him and get this tuned up. Well, I'm almost here to beat him up, about half a mile away now. Really excited about this. Heard nothing but great reviews, and we'll see how it performs after. I believe it's here. Nice neighborhood. This is his famous truck. This is such a sweet build, man. Fox 2.0s, I believe. Wow. Anybody owned Tacomas and want them tuned, this is the man to come to. So we are here with Paul Peralta, and what is it we're doing to the truck today?
We are putting on the Overland torque tune. Better drivability, low to mid-range torque added, and eliminating that stupid gear hunting.
Yes.
You know all about that.
Oh yeah, I hate it. I hate it. Do you recommend this to all Tacoma and Tundra?
Yeah,
you do Tundra as well?
The third gens for sure. As you guys know, there's bad power down low, there's crazy gear hunting, and it just drives terribly. So tuning will bring all that power back, help it drive better in lower speeds, daily driving, right, but also good for off-roading, and it just fixes that gear hunting completely. So
awesome. And if people want to contact you, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, IG, PNW Tuning, or PNW_Tundra, also PNWTuningLLC.com.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to scan your ECU to see which version you're on, and if there's an update, we'll apply the Toyota TSP, which is the technical service warranty update to you.
All right.
So you are on 04A61, which means there's a newer version available for you, which Toyota would typically apply to help with drivability issues. So we'll go ahead and get that installed.
All right.
So now we're putting on a power supply, because when we update the ECU and when we fast tune it, we don't want to lose any power. So we make sure we get constant 12 volt, so it doesn't crash on us.
And if I didn't mention that, I actually have a pedal commander in here, and I disengaged it, running it stock now, and Paul says I will no longer need it. So it's for sale.
What kind of throttle response do you prefer?
I think I heard you go medium.
Yeah, the middle version? So
yeah.
The stock, middle, and then the highest?
Because the high is a little bit too much?
Too touchy.
Okay.
It can be too touchy.
All right, what do you recommend?
Now, as we're going into the winter season, I recommend either the middle version, which is called mild, or even the lower one, which is called light, so that you're not spinning out all over the place.
All right, I'll go mild.
Cool. Got the OTT mild with medium with sports transmission tune file, getting flash in your vehicle, and we're about to calibrate your ECU and PCU. So now it's going through the whole process where it's greasing the ECU, it's reinstalling the new ECU on both the file on both the ECU and PCU, and in a few minutes it'll be ready to go.
Sweet.
There it is. All right, moment of truth. We're going to give it a start up, let it idle for a few minutes, and then you'll be able to rock and roll.
All right.
You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
Now we get to turn off the seatbelt chimes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's annoying. So Paul's done with the tuning, just excited to drive the truck. Contact Paul, Hit him up on
PNWTuningLLC.com or PNW_Tundra on IG.
pretty cool guy, hands down. You know, very professional. The guy knows what he's doing. I believe we did it in about a half hour. Talked about, you know, what's my next move? What am I looking forward to doing with my truck? His hospitality was great. You know, I highly recommend the guy if you're up here in the Pacific Northwest. I will be leaving a link. He also was kind enough to disengage the sensors that blow up whenever you don't put your seatbelt on, because Toyota is just wacky about that. And if you don't have your seatbelt on the passenger side within like the first, as soon as the damn door closes, this thing is just gonna beep and beep, and the longer you take, the faster it beeps. So he disengaged those.